and welcome back to another video of Smarter with Lana. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about why the COVID-19 vaccine came out so freaking quickly. Now, on average, vaccines take around 10 years from research to actually distribution. So how did we go from 10 years to 10 months with the COVID-19 vaccine? As you might imagine, making a vaccine involves many steps, starting with the proper amount of research, and then we've got preclinical trials, we've got 3 phases of clinical trials, we've got the stage at which you have to find a pharmaceutical firm to produce this vaccine for you, and that could take a lot of time, unfortunately, especially if that disease affected a poor demographic. Not a lot of pharmaceutical firms would be interested in that, given that they won't be able to make money out of it. Then we have manufacturing, we have the producing of the actual vaccine, and then we have the approval. This vaccine has to be approved by government bodies, for example the FDA, to be put on the market, to be distributed. And then finally we've got distribution, which is the rollout of the vaccine and making it available for the public. Number 1, we were ahead of the coronavirus. But how? In 2002 we had the SARS-CoV pandemic. In 2012 we had the MERS outbreak. Both of these viruses belong to the same family to which the novel coronavirus belonged to, which is the coronavirus family, meaning that all the research we've done on SARS in 2002 and MERS in 2012, they were extremely helpful and useful to use against the current or the novel coronavirus. Number 2, labs and research centres around the world were working on the same thing, which is trying to understand the structure of this novel coronavirus. On the 11th of January, 2 months after the first recorded case of coronavirus in Wuhan, China, Chinese scientists shared the genetic sequence of this virus with the rest of the scientific community. This allowed labs around the world to work on the same thing to help understand the structure of the virus in order to understand it and find a way to beat this virus, find a way to make a vaccine that would work on it. Number 3, funding. Funding is crucial in scientific research, and the pressure that the pandemic put on economies and government organisations put pressure on governments and large organisations to support the scientific research and donate money for that scientific research to continue, which is another reason contributing to why the coronavirus vaccine came out so quickly. Now, I think the moral of this is that we should all put our paranoia aside, do the proper research, understand more about the topic, and then we'll be able to make an informed decision to whether we want to take the vaccine or not. Also, I just want to emphasize the importance of funding in scientific research. It doesn't matter if the pandemic has ended. 10 or 20 years along the line, we might encounter another virus from the same family, and this research that we're doing now will save us a lot of time and a lot of money. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found it useful and learned a little bit more about why the COVID-19 vaccine came out super quickly, and I hope that you start reading more about the matter to make an informed decision on whether to take the vaccine or not. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy and ciao!